Hi everyone, welcome back to P&J's Homestead Adventure. We accepted the challenge from Kendra and we're making her keto-friendly brownie recipe in the I Was Challenged collaboration with Kendra at Consume the Goodness and Jason at Just Jason Keto and More. You will need 12 tablespoons of butter, a half a cup of chocolate chips. Kendra suggested Swerve to help keep it low carb, a half a cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, 3/4 a cup of stevia or any other natural sweetener that has 0 calories, maybe monk fruit or some sweet plus, a half a cup of almond flour, and 3 large eggs. Of course, you'll need a pan and some parchment paper and a bowl. And I'm going to be making some homemade whipped cream to put on top of our brownies. Time to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Kendra made this recipe during a cooking live stream. It was so much fun. I'm going to melt the 12 tablespoons of butter in the microwave and add half of the chocolate chips to it. According to Kendra's recipe, we have to save half the chocolate chips for later. I melted that chocolate right into the butter and mix it really well till it all comes together. Perfect. In a separate bowl, I'm mixing all the dry ingredients. And now it's time to froth the eggs. So I used a blender. Kendra says to make them frothy. Now we have our frothy eggs, our butter and chocolates mixed together, and all of our dry ingredients. So now we're going to mix the eggs into the chocolate and butter. And then we're going to combine all the dry ingredients. The batter looks amazing already. Doesn't that look delicious? And now we're going to add the remainder of the chocolate chips. Jason is not a big dessert person. I am totally going to enjoy eating chocolate brownies. I love the texture of brownies. Into the oven they go. Kendra said between 15 and 20 minutes, which gives me time to make my whipped cream. You'll need 1 cup of cream, a package of stevia, and a teaspoon of vanilla, and whip it. With a few minutes left on the clock, I put the whipped cream in the refrigerator to keep it cool, and I tested the brownies, and they were still a little wet in the middle, so I put them in for another 10 minutes. I took the brownies out of the pan and put it on the cooling rack. Perfect texture with that brownie on the outside and that mushy middle. I cut it into nice little pie pieces. And yeah, I devoured mine pretty quickly with a nice cup of coffee. Yeah, it only took me a few moments to eat mine. I didn't even wait for Jason to come in from finishing mowing. Brownie time. I told Kendra I needed chocolate in my life. How's the whipped cream too?
Chocolatey, yeah.
Yeah? Brownies! I don't feel guilty. Healthier brownies is a win. If you haven't already seen us make Jason's frittata or Kendra's healthy crackers, we'll leave those links at the end. Thank you so much for stopping by P&J's Homestead Adventure.